Alrighty, I am working to get all the things. This is like crazy for me. So we are working to get on Facebook and on YouTube. So hello, I think we are maybe in all the places. So hopefully in all the right places. Hello, friends. I need to not listen to this though. All right, I had to turn off. Hopefully it's all still streaming. I don't know, y'all. This is my first time streaming through Zoom to all these places. So I am gonna peek and see if I can tell if I'm on Zoom because it was playing in my ear. So I closed the screen, but I like to think that it is still doing what it's supposed to. It says I'm live over on YouTube. So we are gonna just go with the fact that the things are telling me that I am in all the places. So if you are in our Chaos Coordinator community and you still see me streaming and it still says that I'm live, the link is there for you to hop on. If you want to actually come on the screen, say hello. The one downside to this format is I don't know how yet to share an additional camera without it being my phone as another member. I may do that here in a bit, but what I am going to do is I am actually going to be setting up my wall calendar for September because I was in a productive mood yesterday. I don't even know what happened to me, and I already have my weekly set up, so I'm super excited. So I have, this is, which insert is this? This was the Lemonade bullet journal that came out as part of the Create Organize plan. And so it is a little bit of a different layout than our standard Bujo insert. And I prefer this one personally. And I still hope that maybe one day she will come out with that one as like a normal bullet journal insert, because the this one is like all like across on one. And the other one is more like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think it's been a minute since I've used that one. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Anyway, so I got my weekly layout done yesterday. The other thing I am working on, if you were in our community, you saw that I started the ABCs of planning. And so we did that as part of the workshop. So we did A, B, C, and D. So I have started laying out the rest of the alphabet. So I've started it. I need to finish it. And then I started, y'all, I don't know what happened to me. And then I started taking notes on the 12-week year, which I've already read. So I was really just going back through the highlighted stuff because that's something that my team and I are going to be talking about, is the 12-week year and really setting 12-week goals instead of like yearly goals, and kind of tracking things almost more on a quarterly basis. So I was just trying to prepare myself for that. So anyway, it's been a little bit crazy, I guess, but I don't know. I think it's just because it's so hot outside here in South Carolina that I didn't want to be outside. So here I am, and I don't, like, my husband and kids were outside in the pool, which is just like it's not like an in-ground, it's definitely above ground, and it's small. I'm pretty sure if all of us were in there, like half the water would come out. So it's a small pool, so don't go like thinking that like there's a ton of stuff here. Anyway, it's enough for you to get cooled off, right? It's like finally became summer now that it's almost fall. I don't know, we've had weird weather. Anywho, like, I just don't feel bad because they're out there enjoying themselves. I don't want to be out there because it is hot and I don't want to be in the pool. And I'm supposed to be resting my foot because it is not feeling very good. And so, yeah, all of that. So anyway, while we are waiting, hopefully for some other people to hop on the Zoom. Listen, I know it's a new format. People are like, I don't know if I want my face showing. I don't even care if you show your face. You can just make it your name. Just tell me who you are. Just say, hey, I'm going to come hang out with you while you're planning. Normally, I would be actually walking through my weekly plan and doing that But I did that yesterday, and I did some other stuff today, and my hand honestly hurts from all the writing. So I am going to get my September calendar set up. And the reason I'm setting up September is because I'm going to be honest, and the last time I set up the calendar was July, maybe June. It's been a hot minute. So it was definitely old. Like the information that was on it was old. And obviously it's almost the end of August. Like, so September is this week. So I don't want to set up August for a few days. So I'm going to go ahead and set September up, and I'm going to get myself set up for success, because friends, we don't all have it together all the time. I might be a planner coach, but there are still some things that when life happens, they just don't get done, and they're just not as high a priority. So the wall calendar, I love it. It's a nice, quick visual, but I have everything I need in my planner. So if it's not done, it's not the end of the world. I do like it for like scratch notes and stuff like that. But yeah. Anywho, so I'm gonna just take a minute here. We're gonna change this camera position. I think I found a spot here. Alrighty, so we are going to, let's see if somebody, nope. So I have these stickers. They are not like for a specific month. Some of our stickers are for specific months. So you can see, look, y'all, I have April. I never put them on. If that tells you anything, I never put them on. So here we are. I am going to set up September. So I'm just going to move my monthly over here so that I set up the days on the right one, because leave it to me to set up like the wrong thing. The other thing, and this is like a pro tip on any of our sticker sheets, what I'm going to do, because I do want to try to save these because they're not specific to a month, and my family might prefer these on our family one versus some of the seasonal ones. You can take off the big sticker. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to just lay it on my desk and pull this off. That's going to make it easier to get these stickers off later, but it will also make it easier if like I pull the wrong one off or whatever. It will make it easier to put it back on if I want to try to save the stickers. Okay, they are reusable. You just have to put them back on a clean sheet, right? So I have pulled off the sticker sheet. Okay, we're gonna toss it in the trash can. And you see, I got it off fairly clean. Like my number 7 got a little skewy, but it's totally fine. So what that just means is you can just set it back, right? So we're going to start with the first, the first is a Friday. So we're going to start up here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just making sure I got enough room, because sometimes you have to double up numbers just depending on how the weeks all end up. But so we're going to just put these up here. So again, like I said, it had been several months since I did my wall board. I love it. I'm super excited about it. This is something that you can get for half off. If you host a $500 or more event, you can use one of your half priced credits towards the wall board. So if this is on your wish list, friends, let's chat about hosting. Our planner workshop for September is going to be specifically on direct sales planning, but there is, there's more months in the year besides September. And if you really want something different, we can discuss it. I am doing a fall cleaning event with a friend in her group. So it's not like a public event, but I am doing that. So that's going to be different. So we're going to be doing fall cleaning instead of spring cleaning. I mean, honestly, I feel like that deep cleaning should be done twice a year. So I am excited about doing that. Let me just make sure I don't have anybody waiting in the waiting room or anything. Leave it to me that I would have like 15 people there or something. Anyway, so if you are looking at this wall board and you're like, oh, I really want that, and maybe it's just a little bit out of your budget, then let's chat about hosting an event. This time of year is always a great time to do a planner party. You know, people are starting to think about the next year and getting their planner set up. I know that I have already purchased my 2024 insert. I'm just waiting for it to get here. So, you know, people are starting to think about setting up new planners for the next year. And I really believe that our product, they're just so customizable. It's not even just about calendars, right? It is about so much more. So meal planning, your business planning, projects. I also got a new gardening insert because my husband got me a greenhouse for my birthday. And if you know me in person, you know I do not have a green thumb. So like this is like a whole thing I'm gonna have to educate myself on. So please don't expect like to have like a ton of stuff coming out of my greenhouse, but I'm gonna try. But that means that I have to set aside time to learn, right? So I have a gardening book that actually breaks things down by week throughout the year of like what your activity should be and that sort of thing. So I need to, you know, I don't know, actually open the book, right? And that's actually something that was kind of in this whole book here. Let me see if I can find that quote real quick. I'm having squirrel moments here, but that's okay. Hold on. I thought I wrote it down. That's not what I'm thinking of. But basically, you're not going to get where you want to be if you just keep doing the same thing that you've been doing, which what I've been doing is just flying by the seat of my pants as it comes to gardening. And I kind of listen. I've got one of the parents of a girl I went to high school with. They own a greenhouse like as a business, and they're fantastic. And so I kind of listen to her on Facebook for when to plant things for our area and when to not. So I've planted things later than most people this year, but I also feel like I had such a late start to my garden, and then it felt like it didn't do anything. So I don't know, I kind of had mixed feelings about my garden this year. I had some tomatoes, although I think there's like a bacteria or something in that bed. So now I gotta not plant tomatoes there for a couple years. And that's like a whole thing. I don't know what to do with that. But yeah, so if I don't educate myself, I'm gonna just keep getting the same results, right? I'm not gonna learn anything. I'm not gonna get better other than, minimally, just because I learned from my mistakes, right? But if I really want to get better and have a productive garden and greenhouse, then I need to do a little bit of research, and I need to change what I'm doing, which means not just throw some seeds in the ground and hope they grow. So anywho, I'm hoping that I can get this garden to work. I did weed it. For the most part, it got a little bit hot towards the end of the week, and then I had to stop. So I'm not like, I still have a little bit left to do. Alrighty, so let's see. Oh, I do have a day off because this is Labor Day, so that is a day off. And I'm gonna put this stinking cute little turtle right down here because he's adorable. And we're gonna put, this was from the Seas and Stars collection. So we're gonna put the little jellyfish. Where do we want to put the jellyfish? I guess we'll put it on this corner. And then I've got a whale. It looks like a sperm whale. I don't know. Anybody know what this is? I'm so bad with marine life. I'm just gonna put it here in the first Sunday, which isn't a real Sunday. And then let's see. We got some starfish. Let's see. Put the star up here. Starfish here. So with this, you get to just, kind of put stuff wherever you want them. It really is totally up to you as to what you want to do with things. Alrighty, so we're going to put all that is up there, and then I am going to find my colored markers. All right, so if we have soccer, I'm assuming we're still going to have it. So that's on Tuesday, Thursdays. So just writing stuff in. Now I have the time somewhere else. So a lot of times I just need the visual reminder of, oh yeah, we got soccer today. Alrighty, and then we have a catering. That one I am going to put at a time. Blue is for my team. And because I cannot write and talk at the same time, I just struggle with that. Sorry guys, I know it gets boring whenever I'm not talking, but yeah, it's just hard for me to write and talk at the same time. And then I think that is, I think that's it, like for the main things. So there we go. Okay, so let me just grab this. So there you can kind of see calendar. So we're just gonna see if I can get my camera back where it belongs. Hello. All right, friends. Let's see here. I've got a bigger view of my office today. All right, so I am going to just keep that sheet so that whenever I take the stickers off, I can keep them if I want to. So this week I have been working in my journal quite a bit, and this one is almost out of paper. It is a lined journal. I'm looking forward to some dot grids coming out soon. So if you are a dot grid journaler, stay tuned. Make sure you come hang out with us in our Chaos Coordinator community so you know when all the things are coming. But like I said earlier, we are doing a direct sales workshop next month on September 7th. So if you are in direct sales and you're like, I really need to learn how to do my business better, shoot me a message, Teresa@theblendedmama.com, and we can chat. Okay, you can either come as guest and just hang out with us, just learn a few things. I 100% recommend that. I have a list of that type of guest. If you are like, I'm all in, I want to get my planner, but I want to bring some friends and I want to get stuff at a discount, then you can hop in as a host. There's still time to do that. I'm still working on a hostess packs, so that has not gone out yet. I have a ton of mail that I got pulled together yesterday, like I said, this weekend has been super productive. And it's one of those things, it's like I kind of don't want to stop because I feel like I'm going to lose that momentum. And when it's going well, you want it to keep going well, right? So I don't know. I do need to take a break here at some point today because I have another meeting at 6 o'clock. So I'll have to take a break and go eat dinner and all that sorts of fun stuff. But anyway, I'm not really quite sure where I was going with all that because I was really hoping that some people would hop on with me. So if you want to hop on with me next week, make sure that you come hang out with us in our Chaos Coordinator community. Or if you hop on my email list, I'll have the link sent out via email as well. So you can go to theblendedmama.com/email. And that will add you to my email list, and you will get an email this week with the link for next Sunday's Plan With Me. It will be again at 4 o'clock. So that is on September 3rd, y'all. September 3rd. So I did not put any of those on my calendar over here. So I don't know why, because I'm definitely doing them. So if you guys are like, Teresa, I really want to join, but I can't do it at 4. Shoot me a message. If 4 like works for absolutely no one ever, I would be willing to change a time. I just have to evaluate what time that would look like. So if you're like, Teresa, I can't come at 4 o'clock Eastern, but I could come at whatever other time, shoot me a message and let's chat. Maybe we can find a way where this is live at a time that is just a little more convenient for people. I know that 4 o'clock on a Sunday is probably like a weird time, but it's like not meal time and it's not nap time. So, I mean, like for me, it works well. But I also know that not everybody's schedule looks like mine. So anyway, but I would love to have some more participation in the Zoom. I'm here to help you learn how to use your planner, to provide you some accountability in working in your planner, because sometimes you just need that person sitting with you and planning along with you. I even need that sometimes. We do that with our team. We have at least one a month where we just basically kind of like a power hour, and we all hop on Zoom and we chat a little bit, but most of us are really just getting stuff done because sometimes it just helps to have somebody there with you. And in today's world, it's just, we're not able to do that in person as much as maybe we used to be able to. So this is a great way for us to connect, especially across the miles. I know that we have people from all over the country. In fact, some of my Happy Mail is going out to, I've got some going out to Colorado. I've got some going to New Jersey and Florida and Michigan and Minnesota. I know I'm not actually saying that how you guys say it in Minnesota. And I also know that I have a very strong Southern accent. So please trust I'm not teasing you because I love how y'all talk. But anyway, I think that's all I have for today. So I'm going to hop off. But like I said, make a note to try to join me next Sunday at 4 o'clock. That is September 3rd. And it is Labor Day weekend, but that doesn't mean things stop for me. So it just means that I have Monday off. So come hang out with us in our Chaos Coordinator community. We are going to be wrapping up the A to Z's of planning. We did actually post Z today, but they are in the guides. If you're like, Teresa, I'm catching this and it is way past the end of August. Totally fine. They're in the guides in our Chaos Coordinator community on Facebook. It's easy peasy for you to find them. And it's just a fun little way to get some tips for planning and improving your planning processes. And really some of it is just to get you started, right? So the only way to actually do something is to start it. So if you're like, I don't know how to plan, okay, that's fine. I will help you and we will work through it together because not all of us are natural born planners. Some people, their brain just works a little bit differently and they need a little more guidance, and that's totally fine. I have to work with my son a lot on things like that because he does not plan. He's definitely an impulse kind of person and he thinks it's all up in his head. And I mean, he does quite a bit in his head and he keeps up with a lot, but there are things that get missed, and it's, the devil's in the details kind of thing. So, if planning is not your strong suit, then come hang out with us. Maybe we can give you some guidance and some help in becoming better, because you're not going to become better if you don't ever do it. Like, it all takes practice for all of us. So, and really, I'm going to also tell you, there's not really a right or wrong way to use your planner except to not use it. So that's the only thing I'll say. So don't get a planner and then not use it. That doesn't help anybody. So if you have a planner just sitting around and you need help to start using it, then come hang out with us. That is what we are here for. And I would love to help you to start using your planner, even if it's not one you got from me. Okay. All right, friends, y'all have a fantastic week. It is almost September. Lots of fun things coming. So make sure you are staying tuned this week for all the fun announcements. And again, if you're in our community, don't forget, we do have a fundraiser going on through the end of the month. So check the pin post for details on that. And if you have questions,